Right, welcome everybody once again to our Just Sing Behind the Notes podcast, where we take a little look at some of the members of our choir and delve a little bit deeper into their lives and really find out why they are at Just Sing. So tonight we have the most amazing and very funny soprano. This is Cherith.
Hello, Heather. How are you?
Good. Cherith, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, what would you like to know? My marital
your family,
status,
your
my
job,
family?
your inside leg measurement.
Inside leg. Well, I'll not do that. I have no idea. Married to a lovely Mike. We have 4 kids, which you probably are aware of. 2 of which are living and working in London. And Will, my third, has just gone to Edinburgh Uni. Not Edinburgh Uni, Uni in Edinburgh. And Melissa's at the Royal School in Armagh. We're local yokels. We live in Richhill, and I don't know what else you want to know about me.
Well, we're going to delve a little bit into your past, Cherith.
Oh, goodness.
Sounds like Mystic Mary.
Beware.
And we want to know a little bit about your childhood music experience. What happened in your childhood and teens that really brought you to love music, which in turn brought you to come along to Just Sing?
Oh, my goodness. Well, when I was a little girl, my mum was a singer. Church events.
So to say it in a go-go bar.
Not any local pubs or anything. So she would have spent a lot of time on the piano practicing. So I would have watched that a lot. We had aunts and cousins, older cousins, who were very musical. So usually any family gathering always ended up with somebody pulling out a guitar or some kind of musical instrument and having a bit of a sing-song. So that was very much family life. Needless to say, none of the rest of my siblings, bar my younger sister, were musical. So it was really mainly my mum and those connections. And then went to school, was in the school choir at primary school, played the oboe and the flute for my sins and for the poor people who have to listen to me. Did piano from a young age and took it to grade 8. And then went on to the Royal School in Armagh and was in all the choirs and productions and loved all of that. I was just loved music.
Yeah, and in the Royal School Armagh, I'm sure you were greatly, I suppose, influenced by Joe McKee.
Oh yeah, he was great. The music maestro of Northern Ireland probably at that stage, I would say. So he was great. So funny. Part-time firefighter.
Okay.
So I don't know whether this is right or not, but I have a recollection that he used to get a call and he would disappear out of class.
Okay.
But that may or may not be correct. But I always thought that's what happened.
Well, that's where he said he was going.
But he was a part-time firefighter.
Okay.
So yes, he was great. I'm really sorry I've got a frog in my throat and I'm spoiling this podcast. But yes, he was really good. Do you know him at all?
No, but I suppose living in Northern Ireland, you know of him.
Yeah.
And the work that he did in Methody and things.
Probably wouldn't know me now, but he was just really dynamic, very funny, and probably even if you didn't really like music, you got involved because he was so dynamic and enjoyable to be with. So we did joint productions. I was in the girls' grammar school for a while, so we did joint productions with the boys' grammar, which was a Royal School. We did the Pirates of Prince. Oh, absolutely. It was like, who are these people? Hello. But that was great fun. And he left and went to Methody. And then there was another chap came in, Mr. Lennon. I can't quite remember what stage it was, but the school choirs were all heavily involved in the school carol service, which was the big highlight of the year, which I have just amazing fond memories of. And I'm very fortunate my 2 girls, Amy and Melissa, both attended Judith, our choir mistress for the kids. And they both were in the school choirs and took singing. Amy's now done her teaching diploma.
So what has really happened is you've brought music from your childhood right through your life.
Yeah, probably.
And then you've brought it through to the next generation, which is great. So what makes singing in a choir?
And my poor boys too were subjected to music even though they didn't really want to be.
Very good.
So poor Benjamin played the cello.
Very good.
He won't let me saying this on a podcast, but I apologise, Benjamin. He played the cello and poor Will, he played the guitar. For
Very
a while.
good.
With MD Marty Rafferty. Do you know Marty Rafferty from Armagh?
No.
He was recently on the national news because he did the longest busk in Armagh.
Right, okay.
It was something like 36 hours.
Very good.
So again, a really talented musical guy who will love to spend an hour with, strumming, but never practiced it out of that. So
Yeah.
he decided, no, I'll give that a miss. But yeah, all the boys were subjected to
Very
music.
good. So you definitely have music running through your veins.
And lovely Mike can't sing a note.
Unlucky Mike. He just has to put up with it. But he can throw a rugby ball.
He
so
can. Well,
all good.
allegedly.
So what makes singing in a choir different from solo singing? You know, why come to a choir? What is it about a choir that gives you such a love for using your voice to make
Using my
music?
voice. Well, I don't think my voice is strong enough for solo singing to start with, and I wouldn't subject anybody to that. Probably, well, obviously I was in lots of choirs through school. When I went to university, I played lots of sport in school as well, don't get me wrong. I did tennis, hockey, you know, the works, badminton. But when I went to university, I didn't really do much singing because it was all sport, really.
Yeah.
So I was playing hockey, tennis for the university, and I think after my first couple of weeks, they were just starting up the women's rugby club. So I played rugby for 4 years when I was in Scotland, and probably only singing we did was maybe when we were on the minibuses driving around all of Scotland.
About to say that.
Going to matches and coming home. But the girl I shared a house with was a bit like me. She equally had come through school, been in loads of choirs, went to university. Her and I played rugby together. And it's interesting, since we left university, she's joined the Military Wives Choir and I've joined to sing.
Yeah, very good.
So I think it's just that community and sense of community and a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Which obviously you, Tracy and Tori, bring every week.
Well, you obviously have the musical skills through what you've learned through your childhood and your teenage
Okay,
years.
probably
So it's nice
grade
to
8.
use it.
Grade 8 piano, you know, you obviously
She
read
mentioned
music.
grade 8 there, producer Emma.
Yes, I am a
grade 8.
Hey, producer, where's he? There's nobody there, Heather. This is just you and me talking,
You
remember?
wish. You wish.
No, producer Emma's doing a fantastic job tonight, and I haven't broken the mics, which is great.
That's brilliant.
Now, what was I saying? I forgot.
Doesn't
my
matter.
blood
Let's move
subject.
on to the next question. What's the funniest or most unexpected thing that's ever happened during a rehearsal or during a concert? I know for me, I have a list, but I'm wondering, you know, I never know from the girls, you know, what you girls remember and what is significant memories to you. So what do you
my
remember
goodness.
as something that was unexpected during a rehearsal or in fact a concert?
And just sing.
Yeah.
Oh, my word.
Or at any concert, actually.
In any concert. I'm trying
Yeah.
to think. Now you're putting me on the spot. I think, well, the one thing that did make me laugh, was it unexpected? Yes. Probably more unexpected for the people around there was when we were in Windsor and Elaine Abraham decided to drop her full metal water bottle on the stage, and all of the security guards from Windsor Castle came out of the woodwork thinking a bomb had gone off. Do you remember?
Well, if you opened your mouth and your accent came out, I'm sure they probably would have thought
We were all nearly whisked home before we even got to perform.
I'd actually forgotten about that.
That's probably the one thing that comes to my mind, the unexpected thing when you're on stage. But
Very
she
good.
picked the stage to do it on, didn't she?
Yeah, she certainly did. Nothing as good as old Windsor Castle.
Absolutely.
Name drop.
Sorry,
So,
I didn't mean to do that, but she put me on the spot asking me that random question.
right, a wee game here just to break things
We're
up a
at the
bit,
game
Cherith.
already?
Yeah, so I'm going to
heavens.
say it's called the choice game and it's quick fire.
Oh,
so I'm going to give
heavens.
you 2 words and you have to choose which one. But you have
Oh.
to do it quickly.
Okay, right,
Okay. So,
How quick's quickly?
how quick can you do it?
I don't know. We'll find
I'll
out.
ask Mike.
Pardon me.
And it was so here we go again.
Let's start back. Heather.
Anyway, right, quick fire quiz. Here we go.
Quick fire quiz, right,
Dallas,
here we go.
Dallas or Dynasty?
Dynasty.
Cindy or Barbie?
Barbie.
Donkey.
I didn't mean Barbie, I meant Cindy. But
Yeah, I
anyway,
thought
never
you'd be
mind
more a
that.
Cindy girl than a Barbie girl.
I actually want to think about it. Dallas, probably. Can we start again?
Right, Dallas or Dynasty?
Dallas.
Good answer. Cindy or Barbie?
Cindy.
Donkey
Never had
Kong or Pac-Man?
What's the first one?
Donkey Kong? Do you not remember the computer? Really? I thought you'd have been on that. Skip that one.
Pac-Man. Go for
Good
Pac-Man.
on you. Mountains or beaches?
Oh, beaches.
I knew you were going to say
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Texting or calling?
Calling.
Singing solo or singing with the whole choir?
Singing solo. Not singing with the whole choir.
Warm-ups, do you love them or do you hate them?
Oh, I love Bella Mama.
Do you?
Yes,
Good.
yeah.
And if you remember the Spice Girls, who would you be and why?
Oh my goodness. I don't know. I don't think I'm like any of them really. Who do you think? You tell me.
I I don't really know. Actually, that is a very good answer to that, because I wouldn't actually be able to put you in a specific category. You're definitely sporty.
Yeah.
So you do have a touch of sporty about you. Posh, it depends where you're going.
Well, am I not dressed appropriately today?
Baby spice. So yeah, I think for you, you're right. It's,
Maybe. I don't know.
You maybe don't fall into that category.
I do follow Victoria Beckham, to be honest with you, but I wouldn't associate myself with her.
Yeah.
But no, I don't
Okay.
know.
So that's just a not so sure
That's a
question.
not so sure question.
So we're going to look to the future, just to finish off, Cherith.
Oh my goodness.
And if there was somebody that you knew in our community that was sitting on the fence about joining a choir, what would you tell them?
Well, what I would tell them is don't hover back and not join like I did, really, because Elaine, who is in Just Sing, joined before me, but prior to that she was in another choir in Banbridge, and she kept saying to me, because we would have sung together, because we're both Quakers. Quakers don't really sing a lot, but we did do quite a lot of singing for being Quakers, and she was one of those people I would spend a lot of time with in childhood. So she knew I enjoyed singing, so she said, come and join this choir in Banbridge, but Banbridge was just a step too far out of my radius, really. And then that choir folded for whatever reason, and she joined Just Sing. She said, oh, we're a choir in Portadown, Just Sing, come and join. And I was like, yeah. Well, and COVID was floating around that stage, and I decided I'll wait for a while, and then I came, and I really thought I should have been here 3-4 months ago when they started, because actually I just loved it from the minute I walked in.
Yeah.
So it's just really good fun. You come in, I never leave not happy. Just having a really fun time and good chats with people and a bit of crack, and it's just a lovely vibe. I don't know, I think I'm very fortunate. I think I've come to a good choir. Is what I think. I'm not sure every choir has this really positive vibe that this choir has, but maybe I'm very biased. But I think you, Heather, Tori and Tracy do a fab job. Just uplifting everybody every week.
Just singing.
Yeah,
it's great for mental health and for 101 other things. But
absolutely.
I must say, Cherith, we love having you in the choir.
Oh, thank you very much.
And thanks so much for being our first guinea pig.
Oh, my word.
Because really, with it being our 5th year, we wanted to celebrate the choir and just have a bit of fun. And really, because we're going on our tour, it's nice to actually find out a little bit about your singers. So people who are listening, I hope you enjoyed the podcast. It's just to give you a little bit of flavour of why people do sing, and just a little bit, to hear a little bit about the singers in our choir. So yeah, please come back and stay tuned to the next episode.
Bye, folks.